Okay, I'm going to show you why I adore these cereal dispensers. First of all, not only is it just cereal, look, pumpkin seeds, M&Ms. What I love about this is, y'all, I'm not at my home. I'm at my favorite luxury hotel. This is like the most beautiful lounge, okay? And I have been coming here for at least 3 years. These exact same ones have been here. Here's the cool thing. These are the individual ones, okay? These are not connected, so you can move these around. But I love that you can fill it with small things as well as large items. These huge M&Ms. And you saw how those came out? Look at this. And watch how I'm barely touching them. Like, so nice and easy, okay? So not only do those turn super easy, and you know, it does have this name brand here. If it's not the exact one, I'll link something similar, but it's super easy to refill. You just lift the lid off and in you go. I love that it's concave, so it's just easy to grab. You know, sometimes when things are flat across, you're like trying to grab here, but because it's concave in there, you can just grab, put your fingers in there with your thumb and lift it off. And it's got a nice deep seat. It's not one of those that you're gonna bump it. It's not gonna fly off. You know the ones I'm talking about where it's like this and you're gonna bump it? So it's got a nice deep lip there. So let's talk about some other features. It does have these bamboo trays, which I love because as you can see, there was some spillage here. So you just literally lift this off and you can go dump it in the trash. And as you can see, it's got these wonderful feet here, which I love to keep it from moving around. As you can see, I'm pushing on it quite hard. So the bamboo trays are so nice because again, you're gonna have spills, it's just part of it. And you literally can't mess it up. They have grooves here of how it will fit, okay? So when you think about like midlife at home, like whether you have kids or grandkids or you're hosting parties or get-togethers or Bible studies or you know, study groups or book clubs or anything like that, how cool is it to have things like this that make hosting so nice? Or maybe you have a business and you're a business owner and you're having events. Again, these things are so nice because you could just put any number of things in them. And then, you know, here is the other thing, is it does come out, right? So this is a piece and this is a piece and this is a piece. So you're not stuck if you set them in place and they're full and it's heavy, you can move them around. So again, for you midlife moms who maybe you don't even want it in your home, maybe this would be a great gift for your daughters or your sons who are having kids and they do want to fill it up with cereal, or maybe you're a busy working mom and you want to have things and they're accessible for when people come over. Again, what a perfect thing. You have your salty, you have your sweet. It's making me kind of salivate. You see the size cup that goes underneath it. It's a perfect size too. You're not going to have a lot of waste, right? If you wanted to, stick a bowl under there for the cereal. So these are just, let me show you something. You turn it backwards, it still works, and forwards. So you're not going to mess this up. So you have the nice deep lip here. You have the 3-part, you have the removable tray, you have the feet that aren't going to slide around, and we've already talked about many uses for these things. The nice thing is too, let's say you had to put them out of the way, they're tall, but they're not that deep, y'all. So you could literally just take this, put it behind a cabinet, or maybe even in a closet when you're not using them. And again, let's say you want to have one over on one counter and one on another. Because they're individual, you can store them however, or you can put them next to each other for an aesthetic look. I hope that helps you make your buying decision. For me personally, I give these 2 thumbs up because like I said, I've been coming to this luxury hotel for 3 years. These have been here the same time. Sometimes they move them over to another area. So I just want to share with you guys that these are definitely worth it and you will be very happy. Also, I'm going to say this is plastic, but it's not thin plastic. Like I can't squeeze it. It's the sturdy stuff. which that makes it nice for cleaning too, right? So, and it makes it, if this was glass, I think it'd be like an issue with weight by the time you add the weight of food in there. So I hope that's helpful, and have a beautiful day, and you can thank me later on this one.